Hello everybody, this is ElOhTeeBee,
And the ever-perplexed Shadeshine.
and we're bringing you a Dota 2 Captain's Mode cast. This is, of course, just a random team game that we've selected between MAFIA v DELE and Few Friends. And we're already seeing some interesting choices. MAFIA v DELE bringing out the Tinker, clearly part of a very heavily global-oriented lineup with the Nature's Prophet and the Lifestealer, and Few Friends, of course, carrying the Skywrath Mage and the Doombringer.
Honestly, I think they're going for a very push-oriented strategy on Mafia myself. The fact that it's global just happens to be a very fortunate coincidence, or maybe a chosen coincidence for them.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, they've definitely got decent pushing, but they can also make very
5
strong
seconds.
aggressive plays. They don't really lack for lockdown. Infest bombs, of course, are always wonderful. And we've got to pause right off the bat.
That's
While
always
that's happening, I'll go ahead and introduce the Radiant players. For Mafia, we have WX on the Rubik, we've got Alm playing the Tinker, we've got 19 on Lifestealer, we've got, I think that's Evis? Yeah, Evis on Nature's Prophet, and Neo on Nyx Assassin.
Alright, and for the Dire, we have Ferox KS on the Elder Titan. Yesil Kasimda? I don't know. Asker on the Abaddon. Shortcut on the Doom. Rocco on the Weaver. And 3TY on the Skywrath Mage. I think we're going to see a lot of really good team fight out of the Dire. Either that or we're going to see a lot of failure. So I hope it's a lot of good team fight.
Well, they definitely have a potent initiation with the Elder Titan sleep into Skywrath ulti. That'll be a fun time. And Doom, of course, with his Doom, able to completely shut down most of Radiant's lineup, actually.
All except the Lifestealer, who, and really the Nature's Prophet, who both don't rely on magic as much as the others. And I wouldn't want to be doomed as a Nature's Prophet, to be honest.
I wouldn't want to be doomed as a Lifestealer. Doesn't that disable Feast?
Doesn't disable my right click.
Yeah, but your right click isn't doing nearly as much if you don't have the Feast.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra damage that you're no longer getting, and a lot of lifesteal that you don't have.
I still don't feel safe if that Lifestealer's dead and buried, and it can be hard to kill a tanky Lifestealer even if Feast is off.
I think that the Tinker is likely to be the main target for the Dooms, though.
He's a very good target for it, especially late game when he can rearm into more abilities very quickly.
Nature's Prophet, of course, sitting in Fountain, just sitting out some trees to do a little bit of scouting. Very typical. Looks like he'll be the offlaner this game. No aggressive try out of the Radiant.
It's probably for the best.
Can't wait for 6.79. That patch is really going to buff aggressive try lanes. Looks like we might see some aggressive laning coming out of the Dire, though.
Isn't that patch making it so the off lane comes closer to Yord's tower than it does,
Yeah. Yeah, it's adjusting the creep equilibrium slightly, I'm guessing, by adjusting the spawn times, but I don't have the test client installed, so I haven't actually tried it out yet.
My guess would be that it would adjust where the creeps spawn in the base.
And away we go.
This is an interesting aggressive tryout of FF. The Skywrath Abaddon Weaver combo. Nothing in the way of stuns.
The aggressive warding coming out of them.
I'm trying to get the early D ward.
Unfortunately, a very unfortunate ward there.
And
Not gonna see
Skywrath
that.
Mage takes the haste rune, and it looks like he might be thinking about trying to wrap around.
And he has
Or
a
he'll
big
just block
ability,
camp.
so he's set up for it either way. I think Nyx is going to be in some trouble if they fold in on him. They don't need to be very potent to take him out.
Yeah, but Weaver's pretty fragile too. Shikuchi can be useful, but the cooldown's pretty long so early on.
True enough.
He gets a bit of Weaver. He gets a bit of damage in on the Nyx Assassin and the Rubik, though.
Looks like Doom's surrounded by trees top. Not that that bothers him too much. Just more farm for him.
Yeah, his armor isn't that good, but he does have a nice amount of HP. It's annoying, but I don't think it's going to be a huge issue for him, especially since he's got that unholy aura. Very lucky level 1 creep grab, and he'll be just fine.
He's getting good.
And Elder Titan trading blows at mid, of course.
We wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Yep. Not too much in the way of harass. I imagine that Tinker will start spamming out spells more once he gets him to a slightly higher level. Level 1 spells often just not worth the mana cost. Courier with a couple sentries on it sitting at the top.
He sends it back. Not worth the risk, I guess. Are those his wards? No, it's for Rubik. Why is the courier up there? Must have delivered Nature's Prophet something.
Bit of aggression onto the Life Sealer. He'll won't be much in the way of follow-up though. He'll back off, salve up. He'll be good to go. He is now out of salves though.
But he does have enough money for his boot. Oh no, poor man shield first.
Always a good choice when up against a Weaver. Guaranteed damage blow.
That extra damage shield never hurts, especially when you've got a lot of low attack harassers in lane.
So Doom's getting harassed a bit more than he'd like. He's down to below half health.
He does have 1,000. He does have 1,000 gold. Oh, there's his boots and Orb of Venom.
Interesting choice there. It'll really help him stick to his targets, especially in combination with Scorched Earth.
It's not something you usually see, but here it comes. He's gonna hurt Nature's Prophet, even if he isn't gonna kill him. It looks like Elder Titan's getting low. Oh no, he pops his regen just in time.
Skywrath Mage, meanwhile, getting stunned at bottom. We were there to back him up, though.
And now it's back on Nyx.
Nyx popping the Spike Carapace just a little too late. Weaver now in the middle of the enemy team, and he's under a Sentry Ward. This could be First Blood. He's awfully low.
Oh, he just misses!
And he backs off and gets the self off. Looks like he'll be A-okay.
Oh, very tense. Early game, I like it. I like it a lot.
One moment, forgot to set myself to away. There, it's fixed. Doom playing very aggressively here at the top lane. I like that. He's doing his best not to give the
he's getting tower hit.
room to farm, but he gets hit with the tower, gets sprouted under it. That was a big mistake on his part, and now he's awfully low and he can't really afford to get close to the lane. One more sprout would be the death of him.
Thanks to Scorched Earth, his HP's coming back hilariously fast, though. He's going to be alright for a little while.
Elder Titan bottling a double damage rune, and he can already get some pretty potent damage in with the Astral Spirit buff.
He's going to go down first. I like this game. It's very tense. We haven't seen a clear winner yet, which is very good given how some of our games can go.
Well, I think that we're seeing a clear winner when it comes to the last hits and denies. Doom and Elder Titan both way ahead of their counterparts.
True enough.
Bottom lane working out to be a bit of a wash, though.
Well, if Tinker's going to come top and ruin Doom's day, I don't think it'll matter if he's better. But he has to. But Doom has to. Tinker's be very careful. Oh, here it comes.
And there's a sprout.
In.
He's locked in, but he has the Quelling Blade. And he'll make it away. Base boots plus the Scorched Earth.
That long cooldown on heat-seeking missile hurts.
Radiant's
Hurts something
mid
fierce.
could use a hand.
Meanwhile, Astral Spirit is Meanwhile, Elder Titan is happily using his Astral Spirit to push him. 19 taking a little bit harassed at the bottom lane. Pretty typical. Oh, looks like there might be an initiation onto WX. Shikuchi'd and he shielded up. He's going for it. He wants that. He wants the kill, but how badly does he want it? Oh, he gets blitzed up. He's incredibly low.
Oh, yes. The trade-off.
Looks like
Earth Splitter, but no one's there to get hit by it.
Yep, Earth Splitter fully dodged. Very close. Oh, nice impale, but it's not enough. And the Dire ultimately getting the better of that trade, even though they lost the Weaver, they took out both the Nyx and the Rubik. Well, maybe that's not the better trade after all. Lifestealer's now pretty free to farm.
To be honest, I would call, if it weren't for Lifestealer's farm, I'd call it an even trade. Now Doom's stuck under the Radiant top tower.
But Nature's Prophet is doomed, and he gets the kill. Make sure it's not denied with that shockwave. It's kind of low, but once again, that passive. Unholy Aura.
Never get rid of it. That 4 extra regens. That's a 350 gold early on. For nothing.
Later on, of course, they'll want to trade it in for a nice wolf or maybe a centaur.
Either one, to be honest. But he'll have...
Mage coming in from the side. Initiation onto the Lifestealer. He's awfully low, and now they have vision thanks to bugs. This could be a kill on both the Rubik and the Lifestealer if they're not very careful. Weaver gets the
Rubik bug off, but he's getting chased.
Lifestealer's running for him. Doesn't take damage from the shield, thankfully, but looks like that won't be enough to save him. We're finding a double kill. This aggressive try is really working out well.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
It's just going all the way bad. It looks like ElOhTeeBee's going to get killed mid, though. He's not very... Oh, nope. Tinker's missiles are faster than running away.
Bottom tower ain't
Never
pretty
miss.
sight right now.
I don't see him played often, and I don't get to hear that line often.
And also they miss a lot more often than you'd think. Nature's Prophet dying drop. Does get the kill on Abaddon, though.
Why was... Oh, he was chasing Abaddon. I see. I don't know why he has to be in here, but...
Also, I meant bot.
Technical
I'll get that straight sometime. Looks like 19 has opted to resort to a bit of jungle farming, clearly not feeling very happy with where the creep up equilibrium is.
Earthsplitter's coming in mid, but again, gonna whiff. He hasn't heard of his own Echo Stomp. He doesn't have a point in it! Of course he wouldn't. That's okay. That's okay, ElOhTeeBee. You don't need that skill.
It's a bit surprising. Normally you'd see the Aura maxed first before taking any points in the ulti.
Just 1 point in the Stomp. The Stomp can be useful for things.
Yeah, but you get so much damage if you go 0440. You also get plenty of damage if you find a double damage run.
Somebody's cooking.
And now it looks like Weaver's gonna pay for... Nope! Invisibility. OP, please nerf.
Gets a kill on Rubik, gets away scot-free. Maybe not so... Oh!
Radiant's bottom
Getting rather low.
pretty sight right
Like they
now.
might get beat up after all. He's gonna try to deny himself to neutral, so and he'll get it.
Oh. Here's a question for you, Lumbee. How long until you think they take that out of the game in the next patch?
They won't.
Because they ruined pulling. So that, you know they're gonna ruin a hardcore mechanic like that.
You know what my favorite thing about 6.79 is?
Nope, you're gonna tell me.
All the tears. The whining and crying, it's a beautiful thing.
There's something, you know what's beautiful about it? There's something to like and dislike about it for just about everyone. You can't find someone who isn't bothered by it, and you can't find some... And don't say you aren't bothered by it. Some part of you is bothered by some of it. You're gonna say you aren't bothered by it for the sake of amusement, though. I know you. But...
I'm trying to think of something about the patch notes that actually does irritate me, and nothing's coming to mind. It's likely that whatever did bother me was just so minor that I didn't really care.
Like, they ruined... It was... You complained about Mirana losing her night sight.
Oh, right, that just doesn't make sense.
And Enchantress losing her night sight doesn't make sense either. Deer are really good at seeing in the dark.
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Anyway, ElOhTeeBee getting bursted down at mid.
Poor baby. Dead.
Impale some Tinker burst, and he was just plain dead.
It's kind of perplexing. He's one of the highest last hitting heroes in this game, and he's still getting himself killed. And Nature's Prophet's getting to start to catch up because of that.
Yeah, this scoreboard's starting to even out a little.
Oh no. Nature's Prophet, you're already behind. Don't go for a Midas now. You're just gonna fall further behind. And you're not gonna catch up if your team doesn't start winning soon.
Well, a bit later Midas is pretty normal for an offlane Nature's Prophet. He probably should have just gone to the jungle a little while ago, though. Starts to teleport, cancels it.
You probably saw these people in... Wait. They can't... Oh, they do have a ward here. They probably saw him get in position.
And that ward rewards them with a couple very easy kills.
Radiant's mid tower.
Fortunately, Nature's Prophet couldn't be there.
Well, hopefully he'll be able to keep the harass up on the Doom and, I don't know, do something useful with that. That 6 HP regen per second means just about nothing sticks to him anymore.
Yep, and it'll only get even better once he finishes his mechanism.
Earth Splitter again!
Radiant's
Stop
bottom
using that
tower
skill
seemed
the
better
way you're
dated.
using it.
Doom wasting his ulti. Nature's Prophet hit by it, but he's not going to die to it. There's not enough damage. And speaking of mechanism,
It is nice to see a Doom grab mech, though, especially when no
10
one else on
HP
his team is
regen
really
per
grabbing.
second. That's pretty tasty early on.
You know, by this point, he can get rid of the Satyr passive and go grab the Wolves or the Centaur if he wants to, if he wants to be gutsy. But if he wants to stay in lane farm, that's more HP regen either way.
Yeah, just one problem though. Neither the Wolves nor the Satyrs or the Centaurs are present in his jungle right now. He could grab a Dark Troll Summoner though. Hit that net.
That would also be good. Or he could just start killing creeps until he finds them.
Weaver finding the Nakes out in the jungle. 19.
This could be all kinds of bad.
Radiant's mid
Oh,
tower's
but Weaver's in danger of his health now. He'll just time lapse and Shadeshine on out though.
And Lifestealer gets a bug
he's
for
got backup.
330
bust
gold.
down Radiant structures now. Radiant's mid tower's getting
Playing
banged
real
up.
aggressive. That
Rubik's
Rubik
gonna
off
pay
the
for this
low,
with his
and
life.
the Skywrath Mage gets
Down. Radiant's mid tower's
while Weaver kills the tier 1 mid.
the Dire might want to mine.
Nyx
the
has a
top
vendetta,
tower.
but I don't think he's going to see anything to get his revenge on.
Dire structures looking fortified. Dire's top tower.
Prophet, of course, pushing top since everyone's busy at mid, but the Elder Titan will just teleport on in.
Still, that fair bit of tower damage that got done, that's still counting for something.
Yep.
He's
Still out
doing
of
more.
deny range, though, unfortunately.
Very fortunately for the Radiant, not so fortunate for the Dire. Elder Titan would deny that without a second thought.
Tinker has his boots of travel now.
So, do you think he's gonna go into a Force Staff or an Orchid Mao next if he goes that way?
Radiant's top
Not sure,
tower
but what I do know is that the Dire are making a pretty big push up top now. They want to get that last tier 1, and they'll likely get it too.
No glyph.
Coming, but he's doomed up.
Beam.
taking hits.
Zoom off with R4 though. Looks like he'll miss the kill. The lift and throw back, buying time. Nyx will escape, but
Radiant's
the
top
tower won't
tower
escape the wrath of the Dire. Tinker gets the deny on Nyx Assassin. I didn't realize he was low enough for that to be a
One
thing.
last top tower for the Radiant.
Well, at this point, he is a very low HP pool. I'm guessing.
I suppose that's it. Doom does do a lot of damage.
And Doom's ult is level 2, so it's doing 50 damage per second for all 15 of those seconds.
Yeah, I think that's like 38 after the base magic resistance all heroes have.
Oh, let's look at Nyx. 25%, 1/4 of... Yeah, like 38. That's a lot when your HP is only 700 some. And he was not at 700 when the Doom started. Hopefully Nyx bought what he wanted before he died, or else he's going to be slightly mad at the clockwork. Tinker. Dang it. Yeah, they're similar ideas. I mean, Tinker tinkers with things, Clockwork works with things. They're like best of friends. Or maybe it's worst of enemies.
And one of the two. Trees once again not doing all that much for us of the Doom. It's got a bit of
And the
armor now.
Spirit's looking for people in the jungle, but didn't find anybody. Earth Splitter might catch nobody again. Good job.
Looks like the
Lifestealer's
Elder
in
Titan might be
next.
in a bit of trouble. My Carapace done. I'm surprised that the Nyx hasn't popped out yet. Was he low on health or what? No, he's fine. I guess he's just waiting for the better opportunity. He's about to find it.
Like
Right be able
now.
to invest in front of the middle of a team.
This is the time to jump out. Before your friend dies. Okay.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom
Skyrim
tower.
Mage goes down. The Assassin goes down. Rubik goes down. Lots of deaths all around. Like
Unfortunately, it's coming out on the bad side for the Radiant.
It's like that's another fight that just went the Dire's way.
I don't know what Lifestealer was thinking. He could have got that easy pick-off on one. Maybe he was afraid of being ganked, but...
I definitely give Mafia the better late game lineup, but at the rate this is going, they might never reach it. They're already a good 3,000 experience and over 8,000 gold behind. Nearly 8,000?
Well, they've got...
Okay, slightly over 8,000.
I would have to agree with you in that. Gogo's got a very strong push, as well as two essential hyper carries. But Doom's gonna win the mid game against these people, and Elder Titan's gonna win it too. And Weaver's just gonna have a good laugh about people not detecting him.
I'm not sure that Nature's Prophet is going to do much carrying this game. I mean, he can carry, but he's not really good at being a carry. He's just good at getting lots of gold quickly, and he had a very late Midas this game.
We are going to see a 17 or 18 minute Roshan, though.
So we are.
Well, I don't think anyone on the Radiant is even going to figure out this is happening.
Yeah, they really should suspect something. All the Dire heroes are missing, but they don't have a Roche for them. They're lost.
They haven't been warding enough this game, to be honest. We haven't really seen enough warding of them.
But the Dire's tougher still.
They warded early on to catch Weaver, but aside from that, and this ward over here near the top rune, that's about it.
Nyx Assassin placing ward at the wrong time.
And getting Doom. Hopefully someone will be able to deny him.
Looks like he's going to try and have the neutrals do it, but I don't think they're going to manage it. They just don't do enough damage compared to 4 heroes.
And Doom already on him. Looks like Nature's Prophet
Doom
and
just
Tinker
picked up the
are big
Shiva's Guard
flaws.
recipe.
Wait, Shiva's Guard on a...
Yeah, this is tanky support Doom.
Radiant's
Okie dokie
mid
then.
tower can use a hand.
That's a valid tactic.
Dire's
mana.
lost the top tower.
Valid tactic.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Surprising, but totally valid. We don't often
The
see
Dire
people
Prophet
play.
finishes a
something
Shadow
about
Blade
that
at the same
bottom
time as the
tower.
Weaver finishes
Can't
his
do
Lincolns.
nothing about Dire's structures right
See if
now.
Rat Dota can pull it out for the Radiant.
Guess what's happening?
Well, if he doesn't go anywhere, he won't be able to pull anything out for anyone. So I'm hoping he gets it in his head to move. Is he gonna... There he goes. He's gonna push top and running right into an Elder. Nope, Elder Titan's gonna leave.
Tinker wanting to do a little bit of counter push, but unfortunately March of the Machine's just a bit left of where it needed to be to actually damage the creeps that much, so that push is going to keep on going. Not for too long though, he's just sitting at Fountain regenerating. It's pretty common Tinker play, you know, just be all over the goddamn map everywhere at once.
Why would you
spam some machines, rearm, teleport back to Fountain.
Why would you ever stop teleporting?
Very fun skill, teleport. Assassin Invisible creeping up on that Elder Titan. You see Infest Bomb, the Vendetta into Impale, and the very quick clean kill.
Good day.
Tinker, of course, coming in just a little bit too late to actually contribute to that.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
That hurts.
difficulties.
That hurts the Dire more than they need to be hurt right now. Their advantage is still tenuous relative to absolute victory.
Yeah, and Nature's Prophet, meanwhile, is making a very strong push top.
I'll trade a tier 2 for a tier 2 any day. I just wouldn't rather lose one of mine doing it. I think they should have glyphed this, to be honest.
There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
Dire, meanwhile, in no position to clip. Theirs is on cooldown. The Weaver will teleport in to stop the push, though.
Still, that tower took a beating from just one hero.
Yep, and he'll be back soon enough. For now, though, he's going to push bot a bit.
that's one thing that the Dire's gonna...
Nature's Prophet. Your Midas was on cooldown, dude.
Midas is still... There it is. He used it on the big creep! No!
You're supposed to Midas the big creep. You get more experience.
You get more gold for killing the little one, I thought.
You do, but you get more experience for using it on the big one, and the experience is more valuable until you hit 25.
Oh, but he needs his items now. He needs sunglasses to protect his eyes, and those premium sunglasses cost a lot of gold.
Assassin creeping on up, gonna find several heroes though.
He's gonna have to find a better place to be.
Weaver meanwhile making a push at top. Mythical hammer. Looks like he's working towards that Deso, I think.
It's either that or a Moni.
Could be a BKB, but I doubt it's a BKB because he's already got the Lincolns.
We have seen that before, and that was funny.
Yeah, but I still don't agree with that decision.
Radiant's top tower.
But it was funny, which is all that's important to me. Not having these tree ants move, I'm very disappointed in you, tree person.
We're in the middle of 3 heroes, not exactly the safest place to be, but I don't think they realize he's there. And he's waiting for Nature's Prophet to push out just a little bit too far so he can come up onto him from behind.
Bow wow.
The Dire disown their bottom tower.
Radiant Dire loses another tier 1 finally. It only took a year of in-game time.
Fortunately, it's really hard to gank someone who has a Shadow Blade if you don't have some means of detection.
And even if you do, Weaver doesn't have a solid form of lockdown. He's not quite tanky enough to ignore Weaver's auto attacks as long as it takes the teleport back to base, though. There's just too much pain coming out of this bug right now. Aegis is going to fall off in 20-some seconds.
Yep, and they really didn't make that much happen with the Aegis either. They got 1 tower push out of it, but that was as much because Radiant just let the tower fall.
To be honest, I think they could have made a mid-push out of it very easily. If they're not going to answer a bottom push that they could have answered, why would they answer a mid-push for fear of being killed by everyone?
Lysilla, meanwhile, finishing another big item. He's had his arm up for a little bit, and now he's got his Basher up, too.
And Doom has a gem. This is going to start being bad.
Yeah, I would not want to be the Nyx right now.
So how long before you think they put a notification into the game for the enemy team whenever a gem's purchased?
I'm curious, can you feel me rolling my eyes right now?
I was going for that. You know there's someone out there who thinks that. Who think that's gonna happen. Like, for serious.
Yes, and he probably posts on 4chan.
Our splitter going in and it's gonna hit for once.
Yeah, thanks to the stomp first.
Radiant's mid tower.
Looks like Tinker might make it out. Nope,
yep,
Weaver's gonna get him.
Then he'll just time-lapse on out. Weaver's such a good tower diver. Looks tossed out, but it results in Weaver getting spiked Carapace.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Stomp
and
whips.
just like the Earth Splitter, he manages to whiff a stomp. That first stomp was epic.
I don't think he minds too much. It's still going to be a free tier 2 hit with it finishing his Blink Dagger.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bot? Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good.
And safety dust from the Skywrath Mage, but Nyx Assassin isn't there. He's still a bit further back. No, that's Rubik. Where the hell is Nyx then?
Nyx is in base. I think he just got over his last
finished on Weaver. Weaver is about to start just melting people now. Just needs to get that Curry.
You know what's really funny?
When did the Dire Courier die? I missed that.
Before Tinker died in the last fight, so probably when he was bringing an item under a tower.
Looks like he died under the Dire Tier 3, so I'm guessing that Nature's Prophet teleported in for the pickoff.
That's a possibility. It's kind of surprising, but certainly possible.
Good play.
Elder Titan gonna get hit by an Infest Bomb.
Going
Yep.
for broke.
Down he
Good play out
goes.
of the Radiant. That's how you climb back into a game that you're losing. Just keep making good plays.
They can't really afford that. There's all kinds of ways that it can go wrong when the advantage is still under 10,000, and it's still just barely under 10,000 in gold, and it's much more shallow in experience.
Yep, all it'll take is one bad fight for FF, and suddenly the Radiants are in a nice advantage. Not in one just yet, though. They've got a very important item for it, though. Nature's Prophet finishing that Scythe of Vice.
3 Dire Heroes dead pretty much means that Nature's Prophet and Tinker can push all day, and everyone else can just hang out at base, farm, do whatever. They don't need their team to push when everyone else is dead.
Blink Dagger up on Doom. Interesting choice, but I think I like it. Blink into Doom, very good initiation. He really needs to trade out that Satyr Tormentor for something else, though.
I'm telling you, Blink Stomp, Blink Wolves, take your pick. Blink Stomp's probably better. Is it Stomp?
And there's the Centaur.
He was waiting for that. It was a long time coming.
I guess he'll wait a bit longer before he decides to pick up some Wolves. Wolves are at their best in the very late game, after all.
7 in a row.
I'm sure Weaver gets an easy Tinker pick off bottom.
Yep, he just deals so much damage with that Descent.
You know what I'd like to see him get that he's not going to get? Nice crit blade.
I wouldn't be surprised to see one.
I would.
It's like Lifestealer finding a kill on the Elder Titan who's playing defensive. They're going to trade the tower for a rush.
I'll take that trade. At this point, they can't really go out there and rush. They can barely go out there and ward.
Yep, and Nature's Prophet is going to be very glad to have another tier 2 down.
Dire's top towers.
That's a tier 3 that he can threaten now.
He's already peeling off 1/16th of that tower's HP. I'm
Weaver
satisfied.
might find a Rubik kill. And slash or a Tinker kill. He does get dusted up, though. It's a pretty big hurt to the strength of
Blink.
Yep.
He blinked out of the way of the attack. Nice job, Rubik.
And so Weaver will leave with nothing.
And Nyx is chasing him? Not really.
I think he had vision to kill that ward. I guess it was the Doom Gem? I don't know.
Yeah, Doom's the one holding the gem.
I don't think Doom was close enough to that ward, though. Whatever. No
Alright.
big deal.
Here's a smoke gank out of the Dire. I wonder if they're going to find anybody.
I think that Nyx might manage. Oh, nope, he's going the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lifestealer.
Yep, Lifestealer in a very bad position. He should really be raging right about now.
He's silenced.
Oh, yep, good
And he's
rage.
dead.
He dies in a hurry, and Rubik follows, and that's going to be an easy tier 3.
All Nature's Prophet can do now is push both lanes as fast as he can. Nothing can go wrong.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
And
Actually,
it looks like they're going to try and counter that push.
He's forcing a TP from Doom, at least.
Weaver going to top to cut creeps.
And cut Nature's Prophet life off if he finds him off guard. Nature's Prophet. This isn't the time to stop paying attention. No, Nature's.
Silence,
Prophet.
he's dusted, and he is dead.
8 in a row.
Nature's Prophet! Why?
Nice clean gank.
You were the last hope of your team right now. At 60 seconds, you can't be split pushing.
Yeah, but it looks like they decided not to push in at mid after all. They had to answer the Nature's Prophet split push. So in that sense, he bought some time.
I am a little dissatisfied in that. I thought they could have gotten away with just countering his push bottom and then pushing mid in to force him to come back. Because they'll win in the long run if they take down a mid tier 3, I think. Maybe that's just me. I don't see the whole...
When you're threatening your enemies mid-tier 3 and you've still got your mid-tier 1, you're in a pretty good position. But they've lost all their other outer towers.
It's not a good feeling. And knowing those towers are not even remotely safe right now. Because Nature's Prophet's going to be back in about 5 seconds.
Tinker teleporting in to safely spam some marches from within the trees.
And a missile.
Don't think it'll be enough to save the tower, though.
Glyph. You gonna glyph? Oh, you're not gonna glyph. Glyphs for chumps.
Rubik getting the steal on Shikuchi, all that saves him from the Angry Weaver. Man, I miss the Angry Beavers. That was a good show.
Wasn't it? There's gonna be some angry death at the mid, though.
Nice spike Carapace, though. Looks like it won't be nice enough, though. Nixus has to make the mistake of running the wrong way, and that's the gem handed over.
On the bright side, Nature's Prophet and Tinker are both pushing, at least. I mean, that's gonna help eventually.
Oh, I stand corrected. That's the gem handed back.
Yeah, they never bought a gem. Doom bought one, and then he got his butt kicked.
Agent Prophet finishing his own death up. That'll really help him to shred through the towers.
Oh no, someone else on Dire must have had a gem, because Doom has a gem too.
Yeah, he picked up the gem that he had originally dropped, and now he's going to drop it again.
Make a fine humus.
Looks like he just went in a bit too deep and got punished for it.
But there's 2 gems though, so who bought the second gem? I'm really confused now.
No, there's only 1 gem. Oh wait, there are 2.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Weaver's got 1 and Nyx Assassin has 1.
Nyx got it back. Good job handing it back to Nyx, guys.
Looks like Nyx is currently holding Doom's gem, and Weaver is currently holding Nyx's gem.
The irony. And the Age is about to go back again without being used. It's kind of sad.
Well, he's certainly putting it to use now, trying to push mid, except then he falls back. Huh. Looks like he might find himself a Rubik. And Rubik
blinks, though.
Very smart.
And now Dire's on the back foot, having to hold the pushes back. That's not very good.
Nature's Prophet, you could be farming right now. Don't just stand in the lane if there's nothing you can do there.
He's countering a push while he's at it, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be there in person to counter push. He just needs the trees. Or to use his ulti. Weaver finishing his own Boots of Travel. Seen plenty of those this game.
We're going to see no end of Boots of Travel in this game, I think. Abaddon finally getting a hood, which is always nice. Needed that regen, that magic resistance.
So a bit closer to a mech, too. Or not a mech, a pipe.
Oh, there's an Infest Bomb over here.
It's like Weaver found another new friend. Hi, Nature's Prophet. And he's got the gem, too. MP isn't getting away from this one.
Hex, though.
Oh, he's up and then he's
stunned.
And that'll be a gem handed over.
I love it.
Must not have been expecting Nyx to be so close.
He wasn't expecting to get hexed either. I don't think we've really seen Nature's Prophet put his hex to use.
Well, even if he just got hexed, as long as he wasn't also impaled, he would have still gotten that kill.
That fight was still very even, though. It was much more even than it looked like when it started, huh?
Tinker, once more doing March of the Machine spam from the tree line. Very nice place to be when you're doing it.
And with Weaver dead, there's less counter push than the Dire. They can't just hang... They have to hang around and defend pushes a lot more than they used to.
Warriors of the wood.
I'd watch that respawn timer pretty religiously, though.
Yep, 25 seconds.
Dire's mid tower won't last.
Yeah, the Golden XP are definitely starting to go back to Radiant's way.
Dire's structures for now.
They're only about 6,000 behind in Golden. The experience
Gold?
difference is only about 2,000 or so.
Gold
So
was
got
where
a nice
they were
big fight
made to
breaking
be
out though.
behind. Oh, that mid's gonna hurt.
Slice Stealer going down, Rubik going down in a hurry, Nick's Assassin running the wrong way, and they're just going to turn this into a strong mid push while two Dire heroes are dead.
Tower.
Base race! 2 Radiant heroes are dead. Not Dire.
I'll get this right someday.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Get a glyph. Guys, this would be the time to actually buy the 5 seconds. Honest.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
I'm clicking it for them, but it's not doing anything except scrolling my camera the wrong way.
Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. They fought it back. They didn't need the glyph. I lied. They need to not be chasing right now, though. They need to fall back, stay defensive, and, you know, continue split pushing. Keep calm, carry on.
Excuse me. Rubik, I really don't think
Rubik.
he should be so far ahead. He'll blink to
Blink.
safety. Doom blinking right after him, of course.
It's like a fight from DBZ. Except Rubik didn't get his teeth kicked in for being a nerd.
Yeah, there's way too much action in this game for it to be DBZ. I see we're working on that Assault Cures.
There's more action in this game than there are flashbacks in Naruto, man. They got this crap going on.
And there's Nature's Prophet running like hell from Doom. Even though Doom doesn't actually have a gem anymore.
I would still run away from him, to be
Dire's top
honest.
tower, you know the drill.
Yeah, one Doom is all it'd take for an easy kill.
This is starting to look a little bad for the Dire. Not bad as in you need to be hugging your towers and putting wards up on the Mega Land. They should be doing that anyway, but...
Bad as in, things are starting to look like the Radiant might seriously make a comeback.
Oh, and another Infest Bomb's gonna land. Abadabadoo! Oh no, don't hit him. Stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. No, you're healing.
Goes for the body block, and that little bit of healing he did from that 1 or 2 hits just won't matter. Tinker
Still hurts.
having his day gun now.
It still hurts to watch people hit Abaddon after... You hear that noise when you're the enemy. It actually happens. I've heard it happen before. You stop attacking.
And it looks like the Dire Tier 1 mid finally goes down.
And Lifestealer just doesn't care about being Earth Splittered on. Tinker does care about being dead, though.
We were teleporting in.
And Nature's Prophet standing
Radiant
still.
heroes are smart, though. They're not going to overstay their welcome.
I mean, look at him. He's just sitting still up top, hanging out. This is the big O.
Away, time to push.
This is the big O crap moment for the Dire. They're gonna lose this tower, and they're not
no
gonna do it.
glyph. No heroes there. No teleports in.
Dire's got one last top
And
tower.
the Nature's Prophet will just Shadow Blade and run.
And next time he comes in, he's not gonna have a tower there to detect him, and he's gonna be starting on the melee racks.
Yep. They just gave this Nature's Prophet too much time.
And Tinker's gonna love that too, because he's back alive again.
Old
Jim looks
Rose
kind of like a
Buckle's
leaf.
back for a while.
Kinda. Looks like a leaf with bones around it, to be honest. My resolution is not the best, as you know, but still.
Weaver, once more immortal.
And once more, never going to use that immortality while it actually exists.
Oh. Well, he used it there.
Wow. Easy gank. Easy life.
Aegis popped very quickly. Looks like they want to chase this, though.
Rubik, get the bug off. Rubik, that bug's on you. Get it off.
Nice impale out of the Nyx Assassin, but it might wind up costing him his life. Gets doomed up, and yep, that'll be a kill. And
And
another
Tinker
gem
took
dropped.
care of Skywrath Mage on his
Although it
own.
looks like they didn't actually notice that the gem was dropped. They're just leaving it be. They didn't see him drop it.
I guess they don't want like gems. To be honest, emeralds aren't my favorite either. I really prefer rubies. That is an unfortunate thing, though, because they're going to know where that gem is, and they have a gem, and Radiant has a gem in their base.
So they aren't going to lack for detection. They should probably be sending that courier out to retrieve it, though.
They have no sight over there. That's a bit too risky for my taste.
Yeah, I suppose you've got a point, but there's plenty of trees along the way.
There also could be plenty of Weavers.
Prophet might be in trouble. He's dusted. Tries to teleport. Will he get it? Nope. Stomp.
Who uproots me?
And that's 83 seconds that the Radiant can safely push without fear of being backdoored.
Dire. And you're oh, buyback.
Air and water. I have seen the world without them.
I think that pushing thing you said, not really gonna happen. Now Tinker and Nature's Prophet are both ready to push again. And Dire is critically out of position. Only 2 TP? Oh no, they got two boots of travel. I'm kind of disappointed in Abaddon not having a TP.
Looks like Nature's Prophet might not be doing that much with that buyback.
Why did he
that
teleport?
vision of him, I'm guessing through a gym. There's 3 heroes chasing him.
He teleported up top. I don't know
Oh,
why.
5 heroes chasing him. Looks like he wanted to push, but he didn't realize the Dire was still there, and now he's going to pay for it with his second life. And he ain't going to be buying back this time.
Oh, I'm disgusted. All he had to do was not teleport top. He could have done anything else with his life.
Technical difficulties.
Gem's still there?
They're never gonna. No one's ever gonna pick up that gem, are they?
Wouldn't surprise me. Rubik finding a DD rune. Grabbing it just to make sure that the Dire don't get it.
Rubik, go pick up the gem. Rubik, go pick up the gem.
I don't think he knows it's there. Looks like they know he's there, though. But he blinks. Right into the Doom. Got the Ghost Scepter, though.
Lift him, lift him.
He's low, and he dies. Oh,
there's
they
the gem,
finally
get
spotted
it.
the gem. And
Guys, don't.
walk
Guys,
right
guys,
past.
guys. You're gonna see Elder Titan. Elder, you turned around.
Guess what's happening?
They're not looking at the regular map, are they? They're not. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, I guess there's no time to pick up a gem when you've got a game to win, because they're going to make this push, and Nature's Prophet is still down. I'm not sure how well they can defend without him.
Cliff, Cliff, there you are. That's how, that'll help. It's not gonna save the tower, but it buys you time.
Might save the racks.
Might save the tier 4 towers. Lifestealer Doom, that's not good. Lifestealer dead.
There goes the mid-racks. Still don't think we can count the Radiant out just yet, though. Probably
I'm not counting them out until there's 2 lanes down. Tinker just melts Skywrath. And Weaver
nice
time-lapse
time-lapse
out of
from Weaver. And it looks like the push will be forced out, but only after they've managed to take both sets of racks. That's the line that's never going to stop pushing.
Oh, they need to get that top pushed in.
Very badly.
Oh, there's Elder Titan dead.
Finish his scythe first, though.
Teleport back.
Is that gem
Nature's
still
Prophet
there?
as soon as you can, teleport back. A Weaver's gonna miss him.
Yep, now let's remove speed from Shikuchi. Weaver now has the Monkey King bar. That's just so much damage. He's dealing like 300 damage per right click.
327, I think?
Yeah, but that's before armor. It's still a ton of damage, though.
Well, after armor,
and it's got the Geminate.
Well, actually, for most heroes, it's probably going to be closer to
they
200
couldn't lock him
something.
down in time.
Because most heroes at this point in time at least have 25% armor. If you want to be really technical about it there, Chief.
Let's see what the lowest armor value is. Nyx has 7, Lifestealer has 26, Nature's Prophet has 13, Rubik has 5. You have any clue what he just said?
Negative. Doom has 38 armor.
Skywrath Mage. I found the winner. Skywrath Mage has 2. 12% physical damage resistance. So very fragile.
You really think he would have grabbed a Rod of Atos by now?
I don't think he's gotten enough farm.
Well, he has enough money to get the health orb now, or even the magical component.
Might be saving up for something else though. Bet he'd really like to have a scythe.
would, but he's never
Or a
going
Ghost Scepter.
At this rate, either they're going to lose a tower or some racks, or they're going to win the game before he gets something expensive like a scythe. That's just my thought.
Well, he just picked up a Ghost Scepter, so he ain't getting a scythe anytime soon.
Skywrath, why you gotta be confusing?
Nothing wrong with Ghost Scepter, it stops right clicks.
Which he is incredibly vulnerable to. Unfortunately, it makes him more vulnerable to Tinker, who has been killing him ridiculously often. Tinker just thinks about Skywrath Mage being off guard and murders him.
Nature's Prophet, meanwhile, as the tree's doing the auto-attacking, just looking for a chance to push. Looks like he won't find it, though.
Bottom's gonna get pushed in, though. This is kind of ridiculous. The entire Dire has to scramble just to defend against these pushes. Because they want to get those ganks and find an easy push in.
Yeah, they really need to kill Nature's Prophet and then kill him again after he buys back.
I'm gonna be honest, I think they just need to commit to a base race and win it.
Yeah, but it's not exactly easy to win a base race against MP. Those trees are absurdly good.
I don't think NP's gonna screw up again, though. I think he's just gonna keep going. He's gonna keep, and Tinker's, or, well, both of them aren't going to screw up anyway, in my opinion. I hope.
Yeah, NP is sitting on nearly 400 damage per right click, plus the armor reduction from Deso. That just melts towers absurdly fast.
And as we saw with Elder Titan, it turned him inside out. We see a smoke coming up from the Dire. They want to go deep and they want to go hard. But where? They're gonna go mid?
Yep, looks like they'll just march. Oh, they'll head into the jungle. Who they're looking for. Not gonna find anyone just there, though.
Oh, they are gonna find the Lifestealer.
Oh, yep. Gets the stomp, gets the doom off, and Lifestealer is dead.
And Nyx is not
will join
much
him.
better.
He got hexed up. There's a gem down, and Lifestealer buys back.
So does Nyx.
But that's
This
a
could
nice
be
couple
big.
of buybacks forced. Is that gem still there? No, someone finally picked up the gem.
And Abaddon melts in a second and buys back. There goes Skywrath.
Let's see if he'll buy back. Oh, he doesn't have the money.
Who else does have
More
buybacks?
Titan teleporting out.
No one on the Dire has buybacks. Either used or too expensive. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I got green confused for a second. Weaver and Doom have them.
Well, Weaver's one of the important ones anyway. So.
Weaver's the important one at this point. If Weaver goes down, it's
Roshan
only
back up in
really
about
Doom
30
left over.
seconds.
Is Radiant going to get there
Just waiting.
first and only Roshan in the game?
He will be able to kill Roshan incredibly fast with his right click.
And Dire didn't see them. No, now they're gonna see Nyx leaving, so they're gonna head that way. Uh oh.
And oh, smoke!
Smoke to retreat. Very wise.
I don't think they're retreating. I think they're baiting.
Well, they need to do one or the other.
Pest bomb into Nature's Prophet. Here's a sprout to block the exit. Come on, now's your chance.
Bomb!
This pops on out to deal some nice damage to Doom. That's
There's
one
the
dead
Doom down. Huge.
Doom immediately
Doom
buys
buys
back.
back.
Teleports. Gareth Mage getting off low. Does manage to back off though. Now it's
Earth
Lifestealer
Splitter
that's low.
takes Nature's Prophet down. He
Time
buys
lapse,
back.
he's back to full health in a hurry. Lifestealer desperately arbor toggling. Doesn't manage it.
2 down.
He is dead.
Nature's Prophet melts Abaddon, but he's not going to melt the other two.
3 down.
Has 2 gems on the ground. The Doom picks one of them up.
6 in a row.
And down goes
4
Tinker.
down.
That rush fight went all the way wrong for Radiant, and that's probably GG.
Okay. They can still
Radiant's
save
mid-tower's
this.
getting banged
No, they
up.
can't.
Rubik's the only one alive, and he's also the only one with buyback.
Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Why did Tinker
Radiant's
buy back and go in? He could have pushed the top lane in. He could have had that Rax.
Radiant's mid
Yeah,
tower.
they should have just given FF the rush while
Radiant's
pushing
mid tower
both
ain't
top
doing
and
so
bottom.
good. Looks like Radiant.
It was still a well-played match. I just wish they hadn't committed so hard to that fight. Those buybacks should have been used for pushing top and bottom lane.
Is under pressure.
Yeah, that was a mistake at the end. That was a waste of
This
it.
time.
It is
Right,
nice
this was
to
a
see
highly
Camp-
entertaining game to watch. Lots of back and forth action.
Very exciting. We didn't miss
Radiant's
first blood.
Radiant never really managed to claw their way back in, but it almost always felt like they could until that disastrous fight at the end.
Oh, Radiant always could have came back. They just didn't.
Yeah. So, this is ElOhTeeBee,
And the ever-amused Shadeshine.
signing off.
Peace!